the Red Zone. I'm AJ, and this is all your Manchester United sports, entertainment, and news updates. This is the match reaction for last night's game between Manchester United and Aston Villa in the League Cup. It finished Manchester United 4, Aston Villa 2. So we progressed to the next round. We're going to talk a little bit about the game, a little bit about individual performances. We're also going to talk about the draw for the next round and what we need to do looking forward to Sunday. All right, so let's get into it. So it was a bit of revenge for United last night to put to bed the defeat on Sunday. We get a 4-2 win in the League Cup. We progress to the next round. And do you know what? It was kind of a weird one. It was kind of like Sunday, to be fair. It's like a mad game, do you know what I mean? It was like it was just drifting, fading, and then you'd have like little spurts of life just coming to the game. I mean, the first half, without really penetrating their defence, we dominated the first half, do you know what I mean? They didn't cause us any problems. They had the odd ball, but you had to be careful behind the defence. That was about it. But yeah, we dominated, keeping hold of the ball. It was just sloppiness again, really, in the final third, not finding that cutting edge, just missing or mistiming that last pass. Yeah, a lot of the play just getting broke up, kind of sloppy, do you know what I mean? All in and around the middle of the park and stuff like that. We do have to say that, Fred, in the first half, and to be fair, I was glad to see him come off because, like we say, he's another McTominay. It's like one good game, 5 shit games, another good game, another 5 shit games. We won, so we're not going to take the shine off it. We're through to the next round, but you can see when he's in there, and it's just so many misplaced passes, picking the wrong option, players making runs. Martial, I saw Martial last night, honestly, make at least 5 runs in the first half that just caught the Villa defence off guard, and the person with the ball waiting to release was Fred, and he was releasing it too slow. It was either getting intercepted or Martial was offside. Most of the time Martial was offside last night, and it was a few times. It was because the pass was just too slow through to him. He'd already made the run. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what improved in the second half when you bring players like Eriksen on. But yeah, first half just kind of faded out, do you know what I mean? We dominated. We should have made more of the chances we created, but we didn't. We're still trying to find the key passes and the finishing. We're still not there with that yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, second half come out, kind of fucking started shit, really. It's the same stuff that we've been seeing, and it's been happening quite a lot. Sometimes we're not getting punished for it, but you can just tell in the play. It's like we're coming out and they're just not switched on like straight away, do you know what I'm saying? And again last night, 2 minutes into the second half, they score. And it was partly because of Maguire and Lindelof, if we're being honest with it, do you know what I'm saying? The finish was decent, he just dinked it over the keeper, not really much that Dubravka can do, do you know what I mean? But what can be done is Maguire's too slow. When the ball went through, he's just chasing shadows and my man was away. And we spotted that a couple of times last night, and also Lindelof. And I can't remember which attack it was. Actually, it was for the second goal, but on the first goal, you see them both chasing back. It's not good enough, do you know what I mean? No one's just taking charge or taking control of the situation. And on their second goal, same again. I see that, was it Ashley Young coming forward with the ball? Now this man's coming forward slowly, you know, like he's creeping step by step. And I'm seeing Lindelof and Maguire just backing off into the box. No one is going to head him face on, do you know what I'm saying, and try and stop the play or anything. They're just backing off, and that's what causes problems, puts pressure on the rest of the defence, puts pressure on the goalkeeper, gives them opportunities, space. It's not good enough, is it? You just can see the difference when you've got Martinez and Varane on the pitch. It's just total different ball game. Yeah, Delo got that own goal on that one, but I was just anything that was just another FIFA goal for Aston Villa. They seem to love those sorts of goals. Man just headed it back across, and what's he supposed to do is like a foot out from goal. His natural reaction is to try and get something on the ball and get it away, and obviously it's gone in. So you can't really blame that. But what you can do is say, is big up Delo for what he did after that. Do you know what I'm saying? Whipped one wicked ball down the wing, in behind the defence. Bruno across, Martial with the goal. You know what I'm saying? Whether that was before or after, but you can't pick on the bad things and not point out the good things. You know what I'm saying? He made that mistake, but he more than made up for it, and his performance during the game. Let's have a look what we got here. Yeah, you got to say, Ten Hag mentioned it after the game, and it's what we like to say about it as well, is we're starting to see some fight. Do you know what I mean? Now, bear in mind, you did have to make some subs. You got Martinez come onto the pitch. Casemiro came on. Eriksen came on, which was key. Garnacho came on. So you can actually say that for once, the team's starting to show some fighting spirit, getting back into games, not giving up. Do you know what I'm saying? We didn't see that the last few years. That 2-1, after conceding the second goal, going behind twice, the team would have crumbled. So it's good to see that Ten Hag's having some form of effect on them, do you know what I'm saying, mentally as well as physically, because they're still going to the 90th minute. Yeah, we'll touch on those subs as well for the second half. Eriksen came on. You started to see, he'd been sloppy for the last 2 games, but he came back, and you saw his class again tonight. Just popping balls off, controlling the midfield, slowing it down. Right pass, right time, right place, do you know what I'm saying? When he's on form, you can't fault him. Garnacho came on. Actually, my man tore apart their right back, you know. I think he tore 2 of them apart. They had to make a sub, and I think they brought on Matty Cash, but yeah, he was all over them, and that's what we want to see from the wide players, do you know what I mean? He was attacking, aggressive. Every time he picked up the ball, he was looking to make something happen. For Scott McTominay's goal, positive, made something happen. Then what you want to see is end product from a winger, not always cutting in and shooting. You want to see some assists, and boy, did he get an assist last night. Easily the ball of the game, where my man's just whipped it in for the last goal, and McTominay's made the run and got his big toe on it. But yeah, Garnacho, he's got to be in and around the team for me for now. He's got to be given more chances, maybe even given a start on Sunday. But what he does, his positivity, it's what you need on the wing. And Sancho needs to take heed of the boy, you know, because he's not getting in on the right. So you'd be thinking he'd be battling for the left. He will come in on the right, but we all know Anthony's got that box stuff. Ten Hag's not bringing Anthony in to sub him, do you know what I'm saying? Especially when he's been playing as well as he's been playing. So Sancho has to watch. Garnacho played really well. Rashford, we'll just give a quick mention to Rashford, because last night again, I think he played well, do you know what I'm saying? You have to give man props when man are doing the right thing, as also when they're doing the wrong thing. You have to call them out. But again, last night, and I'm starting to see it the last couple of games, like aggression's there. And it's one thing I've always said he's missing with Rashford. We all know when he goes to play striker, and that's not his position, but he needs to work on his hold up play and bringing players in, and not always rushing the shot, kind of taking your time, do you know what I'm saying, like Henry learned to do. But one thing that was always missing, even from the left, was his aggressiveness, and we're starting to see that, and he had a good game again last night, so we have to big up Rashford. And his form's obviously come at the right time for England and the World Cup, because Sterling's playing shit, Grealish is shit. I don't even know how Grealish gets in the squad, but whatever, and Man City champions and all that. So Rashford's going to be in there. He's definitely going to be pushing to be starting 100%. Yeah, so that's about that for the game. 4-2. We go to the next round. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. It don't matter whether you win scrappy or whether you win classy. A win's a win, so we'll take it. The draw happened last night. We drew to play Burnley. So obviously you're expecting to go through that to the next round. And with the big tie, City against Liverpool, one of those is going out. Realistically, it's going to be us, City or Liverpool, and Newcastle would be the only 3 big hitters left. And if you get a decent run in the next couple of rounds, you won't have to face one of those two teams until the final. So there's a real chance for silverware. If you'd have said to me, do I want to win the League Cup, I'd have said I'd rather win Europa. Do you know what I mean? That gets you in the Champions League. But when you get through to the round and all the big hitters are gone apart from those two, you've got to seriously look at it and think, yo, trophy's a trophy, let's get some silverware, let's start to breed some form of winning mentality back at Old Trafford. Do you know what I mean? So we have to keep pushing on this at least. We might even be knocked out of the Europa League against Barcelona. Can we beat Barcelona? Of course we can. Can they annihilate us? Of course they can. So if we're out of there, you needed to keep your eggs in this basket and try and win it, especially how it's dropped now, which is good for us. Yeah, and we go again on Sunday. It is the last Premier League game before the break for the World Cup. We are away at Fulham, which is going to be a tricky game. They're always tricky to play, especially with Mitrovic up front trying to bully up the defence and that. But you know what? Where they are, where we are, how we're playing, we need to go there positive and take the 3 points. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll take a slight win, but realistically, to go there and put 3 or 4 past them, go into the break positive, come back, hopefully no injuries, and carry on where we left off. It'll be January. Ten Hag can obviously then force his hand, which he's going to have to, and bring in a striker, maybe even bring in a right back because of what's going on with Wan-Bissaka. And we go again and we keep pushing for the top 4 and try to finish the season with a trophy. It's a possibility. Did I think we would at the start of the season? No. But if it's a possibility, we have to keep fighting. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's about that. Let us know in the comments, guys, what you thought about the game, the performance. Let us know what you think of the video. Any shout outs you want, drop in the comments as well. Remember, check out our Instagram page. We've got loads of daily content on there. You'll love that's at the bottom of the screen as well. And make sure you give us a like and subscribe, and remember to turn on that notification bell so you know when we've uploaded a video. And I want to say thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again next time. Peace.